Good morning. It is Sunday the 5th of January. It is very different to my last walk. Look at the clouds behind me. It's about 3 degrees. It's cold. There's threatening snow today. I don't know if we'll get any of that, but it's certainly cold and it's wet. And I'm going to walk. And I'm going to walk out to Poolbeg Lighthouse. So I'm in Sandymount and I'm going to walk out along the beach here at Sandymount, out over the land past the animal sanctuary area, and then out on the Great Southern Wall all the way to Poolbeg Lighthouse. And that's where I'm heading, out along that area of land there, all the way down, and you can probably just see it right in the distance there to that lighthouse right at the end. Start out at Sandymount Beach and making my way along the coastline. Tide's out, it's cold, but it's beautiful. It's key from today. It's dull and grey, and I'm walking the other side to Dublin Bay that I walked last week. Last week I was out in Bull Island, but today I'm on the south side. I was on the north side of the Liffey, now I'm on the south side of Liffey, going out on the opposite side. I look across to Bull Island from this walk, if I can see that far. It's very overcast. I'm not sure the view is going to be as spectacular. Certainly colder. We'll start here out on the beach at Sandymount. I would say by the water, but the water's a long way out today, so no chance of that. We'll start by just walking along the beach to get to those rocks over there, and then we'll head up onto the path and head out. See out there in the Wicklow Mountains there's been snow. That's the coastline there of Ireland. East coast heading down to Greystones Bray. This looks going to be a nice walk. It's flat. Looks like it's a path the whole way around. So nice and easy. The weather's pretty rubbish, but that doesn't matter. It's going to be interesting. There's going to be some good pictures, hopefully, when we get out to the water, into the sea. There's a bit of swell. Hopefully get some nice pictures, some video. Capture the dramatic nature of today. The weather being more severe, more aggressive. Let's see what we get. It's wet, but it's pretty. Not me. No, not me. The landscape, getting out in nature. Look at that. Wow, look at that, absolutely cold and wet and beautiful. Not the same as last week, very different, but still a place to be, outside in nature. More of a quiet day today, not too much chat. I'll probably have to put some music over large parts of this and just capture the mood and the atmosphere. So I'm not enjoying it. It's just a quieter day. Maybe it's because work starts again tomorrow. Maybe it's because Christmas has been brilliant but it's finished. Maybe I'm just soaking up the atmosphere. We'll see. Who knows what we'll capture. We'll make a video out of it when we get back. Nice little beach here. In the back, the power stations, recycling. But yeah, it's going to get wet and wild as I get further out there onto that wall. Lighthouse. And then head home. I have to say, it's been a wonderful walk. On the way back in, look, the tides rolled right the way in. Remember when we started here, the tide was out. This was all sand. Look, water's right back in up to the wall now. No way I could cut across this all the way back. So nearly at the end. It's been beautiful. It's been wet. It's been cold at times. It's been windy in places. But being out on that wall to the lighthouse, I was on my own the whole way down, all the way to the end. Not another person on the wall, and it just felt so peaceful. Nature all around, water, waves crashing both sides, just immense. What a morning. It's easy to say on a day like today, I'll stay indoors, I'll stay on the sofa, I'll watch something on Netflix, but I've got the gear, I'm not cold, I'm not wet. Well, I'm wet, I'm not wet inside. So coming down the path, I'm just going to walk around that coastline there. No more than a kilometre left and I'm done. But you can see here development back into urban. That's what I love about these walks. Dublin's on the coast and you can walk for an hour and you wouldn't see another building. You just see nature and landscape. And as the weeks go on, I'm going to venture further away from Dublin into the Wicklow Mountains, other places, on my bike, on my feet. And I'm going to see more of this beautiful country that I live in. My adopted country-ish. Family's from here, but I grew up in England. And I moved here 26 years ago. It's about time I got to know it. Slowly, at the pace where you see things, you notice things, and you can enjoy things. So thanks for watching. If you like, subscribe, follow, and we'll do more of this. I'm going to do more of it. It's up to you whether you want to come along. Hope you do. You don't have to get wet. Okay, see you soon. Bye bye.